Hey folks. Ever pondered what if Deku caught feelings for his bestie? Stay tuned as we explore this intriguing twist in the My Hero Academia universe. Let's dive in. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to check out the link in the description to subscribe to my second channel, Snuggy Dude, for even more content you'll love. We met with the Hero Academy students in their second year. Izuku Midoriya, who was in his room at that moment, could only think of one thing: his best friend Uraka. Deku, what is this feeling? I get nervous every time I'm near her. Why? Then there's a knock on his door. Izuku gets up to open it. When he opens it, he finds his friend Ida. Ida, Midoriya, we need to talk to you urgently. Will you come with us? Izuku peeks out the door and sees Todoroki, Aoyama, Tsuyu, Kaminari, Momo, and everyone else except Uraka. Deku, why do you need me? Ida, we need your advice to help us improve our quirks for better use against villains, since you have more experience than us in stopping several villains. Deku, okay, I'll come. Izuku leaves his room and walks with everyone else to the main hall. Along the way, Izuku asks Deku, Ida, where's Uraka? I don't see her anywhere. Ida, she went to visit her parents, but she'll come tomorrow. Deku, sigh, that's a relief. I thought something bad had happened to her. Tsuyu, don't worry, she's fine. Izuku just smiled at the news and already feels calmer. Then they arrive at the main hall. Everyone sits down and forms a circle around Izuku, and one by one they ask Izuku about his own advantages, disadvantages, and what they could improve. All of this happened in one whole afternoon as Izuku gave every detail to his classmates. Everyone, thank you, Midoriya. Deku, smiling, you're welcome, guys. I'm glad to help you all. Quickly lowers his gaze. Mina, huh? Midoriya. What's wrong? She asks, concerned and intrigued. Deku, oh, what? Ah, no, it's nothing, I just wish Uraka were here. Said sadly. Mina, Midoriya. You are in love. This made Izuku blush. Deku, what? No, of course not, it's just that. Forces a laugh, yeah, I like her. He said the last part in his softest and shyest tone. All the girls, Momo, we knew it. All the guys except Bakugo, you should tell her. Deku, tears welling up. Everyone, huh? Deku, I don't know if I have the courage to tell her. On the verge of tears. Toru the invisible girl, Midoriya, how do you have the courage to defeat villains? Todoroki continuing what Toru said, and you don't have the courage to talk to a girl. Mina, listen, you've helped all of us in this room. Bakugo, not me. In a mocking tone. Everyone, shut up, Bakugo. Bakugo, fine. Crosses his arms. Mina, as I was saying, you've helped all of us, and now we'll all help you with Uraka. Bakugo, not me. Todoroki launches an ice attack that freezes Bakugo. Tokoyami, well, almost all of us. Referring to Bakugo. Mina, alright, takes a breath as I was saying, it's our turn to help you. Deku, seriously, you don't have to do this, I'm fine, really. Wiping away his tears. Kyoka, Izuku, she feels the same way about you. Deku, huh? Momo, that's right. Deku, Mina, so, do you let us help you? Deku, thinking, this could be my chance, okay. Everyone, yeah. Mina, alright, listen, Midoriya, the girls and I will come up with a plan for you to confess to her. Are you okay with that? Deku, yes, let's do it. Happy. Everyone, great. And so, all the girls went to gather in Tsuyu's room, while the guys went to sleep in their own rooms. Deku, good night, guys. Guys, good night, Midoriya. Then Izuku bumps into Bakugo, still frozen, and activates his full cowl at 1% to avoid hurting him, and then taps the ice with his finger, breaking it and freeing Bakugo. Deku, Kachan, are you okay? Bakugo gets up. Bakugo, of course I'm fine, you stupid nerd. Bakugo hits Izuku on the shoulder, pushing him aside, and goes to his room. Deku, if you say so. Izuku goes to his room and will sleep, waiting for the plan that the girls devised for him and Uraka tomorrow. Izuku Midoriya wakes up after a long night of rest and tranquility. Izuku, yawn, alright, I'll go talk to the girls to see what they've planned. Izuku gets out of bed, takes a quick shower, and dresses casually since it's Sunday, then goes downstairs to eat with his classmates. Izuku, good morning, cheerful and smiling. Everyone, good morning, Midoriya. The girls get up from the table and quickly surround Izuku. Mina, Midoriya, we already have a plan for you and Uraka happy and jumping. Izuku, so fast? Kyoka, let Momo take care of the details. Serious. Mina, surprised okay, looks away, crosses arms. Momo, serious, this plan will be executed next weekend, to be exact, next Saturday. Izuku, why not this week? Confused, scratching his head. Momo, because it would interfere with classes, and we wouldn't have enough time. Izuku, sigh, okay, go on, Momo. Momo, Uraka goes to the mall every Saturday afternoon to hang out and returns at night. Tsuyu, with a finger on her mouth, so, we think it's best for you to surprise her at the mall. Momo, that's right, and we'll also invest a little money in this. Izuku, hold on. I'll foot the bill. It's unfair for only you to make an effort. I mean, if this plan fails, I'll be the only one losing the money I invested. Momo, alright, what you'll need is a bouquet of Uraka's favorite flowers, you can make them up, a box of chocolates because she loves them. Izuku, Momo, Izuku, is that all? Momo, yes. Izuku, it's a simple plan, but I like it, just that I think I'll also buy a suit for that evening. Toru, surprised Midoriya, don't you think that's too much? Izuku, serious, I don't want this to go wrong. Girls, Izuku, smiling, well, thanks, girls, now let's eat. Girls, blushing at Izuku's face, of course, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark. Izuku sits down to chat with his friends while on the girls' side. All the girls, whispering Midoriya is so cute. Mina, now I know why Uraka likes him. Momo, I could swear Midoriya's smile was shining. Toru, his voice is so sweet. Kyoka, his eyes were also shining like stars. Tsuyu, you must stop talking about Midoriya if you don't want Uraka to get mad. Girls, okay. With the boys. Sero, so Midoriya, what are you going to do for Uraka? Mineta, and when are you taking her to a hotel? So I can give you advice on how to do it in bed. At that moment Mezzo, who can multiply parts of his body, makes 4 arms to knock out Mineta. Sato, who gets stronger when he consumes sugar, continues Midoriya. Izuku, blushing and nervous, I'll give her chocolates and a bouquet of her favorite flowers. Todoroki, good idea, you should also go in a suit. Izuku, looks up, I already thought about that, I'll go buy it this afternoon. Kaminari, mischievous tone, and when's the big event? Izuku, lost in thought, next Saturday. Kaminari, got it. Koda, who controls animals, soft tone, hey Midoriya, I'd like to support you on Saturday. Izuku, sure, what do you have in mind? Koda, well, what are Uraka's favorite animals? Right, scratching his head to remember, oh yeah, they're blue jays. Koda, alright, how about I make the blue jays fly around you too when the time comes? Izuku, excited as his eyes sparkle, what a great idea, Koda, I'm sure Uraka will love it. Kirishima, what else does she like? To which Deku replies. Izuku, stars. Kaminari, raising his hand, I can help with that. Izuku, surprised, really, thanks Kaminari, and thanks to all of you for your support. All the boys, you're welcome, Midoriya, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark. Hours passed, and it was late, so Deku went to buy the suit alone. Izuku, walking and talking to himself, I'm not sure about this, what if she rejects me? I won't be able to bear that pain, and all of this would have been for nothing. After saying this, Deku became sad and pensive. When he reached the store, he hesitated about whether to buy the suit. Izuku, thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Thus, our green-haired hero pondered over what he wanted until he reached a conclusion. Izuku, thinking, I've made up my mind. I'll do it, I'll tell her I love her, I won't hide it anymore. The young man got up from his seat and headed to the store. After several minutes of searching for the right suit, he finds it and takes it home. Izuku, alright, now to wait for Saturday. During the walk, he ran into someone who would surprise him a lot. Deku, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark. Hearing her voice, Izuku froze, his heart beating faster. Izuku, turning to see the person, hello. Uraka, inverted exclamation mark. Uraka, Deku, what are you doing here? And what's in that bag? Curious. Midoriya panicked and tried to keep her from getting close to the bag. Izuku, it's, and nothing, I was just passing by here for a walk. What about you? Uraka, I was coming back from visiting my parents, it's been a while since I saw them. Izuku, yeah, I can imagine lowers head. Uraka, huh? What's wrong, Deku? Izuku, sad tone, it's just that I never knew my father. Uraka got very sad upon hearing this. Uraka, I'm sorry, Deku. Izuku, don't worry, it's not your fault. Let's go to the academy. Midoriya couldn't finish the sentence because Uraka pounced on him and gave him a tight hug. Izuku. Uraka, tears in her eyes, don't worry, I'm here, and I won't let you be sad ever. Midoriya, upon hearing this, could only cry with joy at knowing that the girl he loves cares about him, to which he reciprocates the hug. Midoriya, upon hearing this, could only cry with joy at knowing that the girl he loves cares about him, to which he reciprocates the hug. Izuku, thank you, Uraka. Uraka, I'll always be here for you. After a few minutes, they separated and walked together to school while talking about what they would do when they become heroes. Izuku, well, we've arrived. Uraka, yeah. I enjoyed being with you, Deku. As they entered, everyone was asleep because they have a test tomorrow morning. So Izuku and Uraka say goodbye to go to bed. Uraka, smiling, good night, Deku. Izuku, good night, Uraka. And so, the two went to their rooms. The week passed by like any other until the weekend arrived. In the morning, Izuku, waking up, today's the day, today is Saturday. He quickly got up, took a quick shower, and went downstairs to have breakfast alone because it was very early and no one else had woken up yet. Wearing his training clothes, he went out for a run around the beach. Izuku, tired, I need to rest for a minute, I'm so tired. Then a voice speaks up. I am here. Midoriya quickly turns around and says. Izuku. All Might inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark. He's in his muscular form but quickly reverts to his skeletal and slim form. Izuku, what are you doing here, All Might? All Might, I am here to train. Izuku, you train? All Might, smiling, of course, how else would you have trained to receive my power? Izuku, with an anime sweat drop, you're right. All Might, so, why don't we train together, Midoriya Shonen? Izuku, smiling, yes, let's do it. All Might, nodding with a smile. And so, they ran together along the beach for an hour. Izuku, tired, well, All Might coughs, I think I should go. All Might, please, don't call me that, call me Toshinori. Izuku, all right. Toshinori, I'm leaving. Toshinori, okay, what will you do today? Izuku, very nervous and blushing, I'm not doing anything today, why should I do something today, said very quickly. Toshinori, alarmed, okay, I'll leave now. Turning to leave. Izuku, serious, actually. Toshinori, Turns back. Izuku, this afternoon, I will tell Uraka how I feel about her. Toshinori, I see, then. Transforms into his muscular form, go for it, Midoriya Shonen, and tell her I am here for you. Izuku, teary-eyed, yes, I will, thank you, Toshinori. Midoriya turns around and quickly runs to UA. Toshinori returns to his skeletal form behind him while saying, Toshinori, I'm very proud of you, son. At UA. Everyone was awake and eating when Midoriya arrived. Izuku, opening the door, good morning. Everyone, good morning, Midoriya. He goes to sit at the boys' table. Sato, so, today's the big day. Izuku, with a smile that could light up the darkest night, yes, I'm so excited. Sato, I took the liberty of preparing a chocolate cake for when you return. Izuku, thank you so much, Sato, to all of you for supporting me. And so, the day goes on normally until the afternoon. The girls. Uraka, I'm leaving, I'll be back in a while. Girls, okay, take care. When Uraka left, the girls called out to Izuku. Momo, Midoriya, you can come down now. All the girls were surprised to see Midoriya in a suit. Izuku, with his best smile, thank you, girls. They were all fascinated by Midoriya, some drooled, and others had nosebleeds. Izuku, worried, eh? Girls, are you okay? None of them responded. Izuku, girls. The girls got scared and reacted. Mina, sorry Midoriya, it's just that. Embarrassed tone, you look really good. Suyu, with her finger on her chin, you look cute. The other girls didn't say anything out of embarrassment. Izuku, as red as a tomato, thank you, girls, it means a lot to me. And so, the boys went and talked to Izuku. Todoroki, serious, you look good. Kaminari, you look amazing. Kirishima, playful tone, you'd charm any girl. Izuku, as red as a tomato, okay, that's enough guys, you're embarrassing me, covering his face. Question mark, hey Deku. Izuku, oh, hi Kachan. Bakugo, yeah, I have something for you. He approaches Midoriya, who is extremely nervous. Bakugo, hold out your hand. Midoriya obeys fearfully. Katsuki places a small box in Deku's hand. Izuku, what's this, Kachan? Bakugo, it's a collar for your round face.
Izuku, surprised Kachan, I don't know what to say.
Bakugo, don't say anything, it's the least I can do for you, good luck, Deku. Izuku, thank you very much, Kachan. Bakugo just smiles and goes to his room. Everyone surprised goes to the mall where Uraka is, and upon arriving, Kyoka and Mezzo manage to find Uraka without her noticing. Kyoka, shouting, hey, I found her. At that moment, Deku almost had a heart attack. So everyone goes to where Kyoka told them. Mezzo carried Midoriya because he couldn't use his legs properly due to nervousness. When they arrived, Mezzo put him down from his back. Momo, okay Midoriya, now or never, remember what you've been through for this moment. Izuku, nervous and motivated, Everyone, huh? Izuku, I am here for her. Everyone, that's the spirit. Suyu, now go. Izuku nods and goes to where Uraka is. But as he approaches, he realizes she's not alone, she's with a group of friends talking. Izuku was petrified because he realized he now had to declare his feelings in front of a crowd. Toru, we didn't think about this. And everyone else falls down. Typical anime move, but they realize that Midoriya emits a white aura, and this breaks his stone-like state. Motivated, he slowly approaches Uraka. Dead nervous, he decides to say the first word. Izuku, hi Uraka. Uraka is surprised and turns around. Uraka, Deku. Hugs him. She realizes what she's doing and lets go. Uraka, blushing, guys, this is Deku, my best friend from the academy. Izuku, hi. Friends, hi Deku. Uraka, now that I think about it, Deku, what are you doing here? Izuku, what? Question mark, yes, I came to tell you something, with a bouquet of flowers and a box of chocolates behind him. Uraka, well, I'm all ears, gets closer to Deku. Izuku, I wanted to tell you that. Midoriya stops because he realizes that Uraka's friends are talking about him. Friend 1, whispering he's so cute. Friend 2, Ochako is so lucky. Friend 3, he's so adorable. Izuku, sweating and as red as the biggest tomato, you Uraka, Izuku, Uraka, I wanted to tell you that, you me. Midoriya is beyond his limits, so he rolls his eyes back and faints in front of Uraka and her friends. Uraka, scared Deku. After Izuku fainted in front of everyone. Izuku, waking up, where am I? He finishes opening his eyes and sees Uraka and realizes he's lying on her legs. Izuku, embarrassed. Inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, Uraka-san. Uraka, serious, hello Deku. She gets up from her legs. Izuku, embarrassed, Uraka, where are we? And what happened? Uraka, well. What happened is that you fainted in front of me and my friends, after that I floated you out of the shopping center and brought you here to the seashore. Izuku, sad eye. I'm sorry Uraka, I didn't mean to put you in an awkward situation. Uraka, it's okay, don't worry, so, what did you want to tell me, Deku? Midoriya realizes the question and becomes very nervous. Izuku, thinking, do it now, it's your chance to tell her. Uraka, Deku? Midoriya stands up and shakes off all the embarrassment and becomes sure of what he's going to say. Izuku, standing in front of Uraka, Uraka, for a long time now, I've had feelings for you and these feelings have grown, and since I met you, you've been the light that brightens my dark moments. You're always there for me, and besides, I find you cute, sweet, kind, affectionate, and there are so many things I would tell you and I wouldn't stop. Uraka, surprised. Deku. Izuku, I just wanted to tell you that I love you, Uraka-san. Uraka, swallows, an uncomfortable silence lingers for a few seconds. Uraka, Deku. Izuku, scared why yes? Uraka, serious I love you too. Midoriya, upon hearing this, deep down inside him, screams like never before, thrilled beyond measure. Izuku. Uraka, I don't know what to say, I'm so happy. Inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark. He doesn't finish the sentence because Uraka interrupts him. Uraka, Deku, I love you, but I can't accept your feelings. Midoriya, upon hearing this, feels a huge emptiness inside him, and it doesn't end here. Izuku, tears welling up. What? Uraka, I'm sorry, Deku, but I can't accept because I admire you, and for this reason, I will surpass you and become the best heroine, surpassing you. Midoriya feels as if he's been stabbed in the heart upon hearing those words. Uraka, so if I accept your feelings, it's like I'm giving up on my dream of being the best. So I'm sorry, Deku, I won't be your girlfriend. This last statement was the last straw. Midoriya feels like the worst person in the world, and his pain has no words. Uraka, smiling but everything is okay, we can still be friends. Izuku, trying not to cry and faking a laugh, why yes, of course, we'll still be friends. Uraka, okay. Izuku, well, I'm going now. Goodbye Uraka. Uraka, smiling goodbye Deku. Midoriya runs away from the place quickly and stops on the other side of the beach. He sits on the sand while crying. He releases a scream to vent, which would scare even All For One himself. Izuku, crying ah. Midoriya keeps screaming, and his friends see him from the trees behind, all crying. Momo, poor Izuku. Tsuyu, he doesn't deserve this. Mina, why him? Todoroki, with a tear, it's better if we leave him alone for now, we'll talk to him later. And so, everyone goes to UA, but Midoriya keeps screaming. Izuku, ah. And so, it goes on for an hour. Everyone had already gone to UA, including Uraka. Throughout the journey, none of Izuku's friends spoke, and suddenly they bumped into Uraka. Uraka, walking calmly, hi guys. None of them return the greeting while they all look at her with disdain. Uraka, hesitant, what's wrong, guys? And again, none of them speak to her. Uraka, with no other choice, stops caring and walks behind them. When they arrive, everyone stays in the main hall, but Uraka goes to her room to sleep. In the hall. Kyoka, sad, I can't believe it. Toru, why did this have to happen to him, of all people? Momo, to the kindest person. Kirishima, sad tone. Izuku. Then Bakugo arrives. Bakugo, so, how did the nerd do? Bakugo looks at everyone and gets worried. Bakugo, what happened, and where's Deku? Todoroki proceeds to explain everything that happened. Bakugo, sad Deku. Minutes pass, and no one speaks until the door opens. Everyone turns around Midoriya. Izuku, broken. Hi, guys. Everyone goes to see him and comfort him, but it's futile. Izuku, it's okay, guys, really, don't worry about me. At that moment, the light in his eyes fades, leaving his pupils completely black. Izuku, approaching Bakugo Kachin. Here. He hands over the box he gave for Uraka. Bakugo, Deku. Izuku, I'm going to bed now. Good night. Everyone, sad good night, Midoriya, rest well. And so, Deku leaves without saying anything else. Aoyama, he lost all his light. Everyone gets depressed, bids farewell, and everyone goes to their rooms to rest. While Midoriya can't sleep, he goes up to the roof to see the stars while crying. Nobody slept well except Uraka. Everyone woke up and got up to eat. In the dining room, nobody sat with Uraka, but she doesn't mind and keeps eating. Tokoyami, Midoriya hasn't come down to eat. Tsuyu, I know he must be feeling very bad. Toru, that's an understatement. Kirishima, he must be devastated. Nobody ate well because they're worried about their classmate Midoriya. Ida, we should bring his food to him. Momo, good idea. So, everyone finished and prepared a big breakfast for Midoriya, and Sato made him a cake. Sero knocks on Midoriya's door. Midoriya, we brought your breakfast. No response. Sero knocks harder. Midoriya? The door opens. Sero opens the door and realizes Izuku isn't there. Everyone worries when they see Midoriya isn't there. Mina, Izuku, where are you? Mezzo quickly multiplies his ears to find Midoriya. Mezzo, got him, guys. I found him. Everyone calms down. Ida, what a relief, and where is he? Mezzo, he's on the roof, we need to go now. And everyone quickly goes up with their quirks. Once they're up there. Kaminari, there he is. Everyone sees Midoriya sitting in a corner of the roof. Quickly, they all go to where the green-haired boy is. Ojiro, Midoriya, we brought you breakfast. Izuku, Todoroki, Midoriya, at least look at us. Izuku, with no other choice, turns to look at them, and everyone is surprised to see him. Izuku, crying uncontrollably, sorry, guys. I'm not feeling very well today. All the girls start crying when they see Midoriya. Momo, Izuku, why she kneels down and hugs him. All the girls join the hug. The boys, shedding tears, also join, including Todoroki, and Mineta, this time, doesn't take advantage to touch any girl, he focuses only on Izuku. Feeling the warmth of all his friends surrounding him, Izuku does nothing but cry for comfort. Izuku, crying, thank you, friends. I love you all. Everyone, we love you too, Izuku. And that's how Sunday went. Izuku ate and spent time with his friends, including Bakugo. The girls invited Izuku to their sleepover so he wouldn't be alone. Meanwhile, Uraka watches as Midoriya enters Tsuyu's room, and Tsuyu gets mad at them for what they just did, but in reality, she doesn't care and sleeps totally peacefully. In Tsuyu's room. All, good night, Midoriya. Izuku, good night, girls. All sleep beside Izuku for the whole night. The next morning, they woke up early because they had classes. Midoriya was the first to wake up. Izuku, speaking loudly, girls. 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 Immediately, everyone wakes up and greets Izuku. All, good morning, Midoriya. Izuku, good morning, girls. And so, everyone got ready to study. Monday. Everything went normally, except Izuku's presence was very sad, creating a sad atmosphere. Everyone is affected by this except Uraka, who doesn't understand what's going on. Tuesday. Aizawa, alright, today you'll have field training in pairs, so put on your suits and get ready. In the field, the pairs are as follows. Bakugo, Tsuyu. Todoroki, Momo. Kaminari, Kyoka. Kirishima, Mina. Izuku, Uraka. Tokoyami, Toru. Etc., etc., etc. This will be a combat in pairs. One pair will be the heroes, and the other the villains. The first pairs will be. The sentence isn't finished because Izuku interrupts. Izuku, nervous tone. Aizawa-sensei, I'd like to make a request. Aizawa, what is it? Izuku, I'd like you to change my partner, please. Aizawa, you don't want to be with Uraka? Izuku, that's correct. At this point, Uraka heard everything. Uraka, sad DEKU? Bakugo, thinking, he really doesn't want to be with her. Aizawa takes a moment to think. Aizawa, fine, I'll make the change, but not this class. This will be your last class with Uraka, alright? Izuku, serious, okay, thinking, the last time I'll be near her. The first team to go is Midoriya's and Tokoyami's. Izuku's team are the heroes, and Tokoyami's are the villains. Before they start the fight, there's a conversation. Uraka, sad DEKU, why don't you want to be my team partner anymore? Izuku. Uraka, please, answer me. Izuku, with a disturbing voice, I will surpass you and become the greatest hero of all, and there will be no room for you. Uraka, scared, confused. DEKU, what's wrong with you? Izuku, you're what's wrong with me. Aizawa, start the combat. Izuku activates the one for all full cowl at 20% and quickly gets behind the villains and hits them both on the back of their necks, knocking them out and ending the fight quickly. Aizawa, surprised, the winners are Izuku and Uraka. And so, Izuku walks away from Uraka, leaving her with a great emotional pain. Uraka, DEKU. After Izuku's encounter with Tokoyami's team, the other teams passed by and nothing more interesting happened. After the fight, Izuku looks serious. Izuku, serious. Tokoyami. I'm sorry for hurting you. Tokoyami, don't worry, it's fine. I appreciate you just knocking me out instead of beating me up. Smiles. Midoriya just nods his head and feels calmer. Behind them, Uraka overhears everything and reflects. Uraka, thinking why doesn't Deku want me on his team? Is it because I didn't accept his feelings? No, I don't think so. That's not like him. Right? Night falls, and everyone says goodbye to Midoriya, but no one to Uraka. In her room. Uraka, and now the whole class is angry with me. I have to fix this. Falls asleep. The next day, everyone eats together, but far from Uraka, who can only feel angry. During the walk. Uraka, thinking I should talk to him. I don't like seeing him like this. She approaches Midoriya. Uraka, Deku? Midoriya stops. Izuku. Uraka, serious listen, Deku, I don't want this to continue like this. Please talk to me. Izuku. Uraka, shouting talk to me. Izuku, stay away from me. Uraka, scared, humph. Leaves. Midoriya has developed a very aggressive attitude towards Uraka. Izuku, thinking what am I doing? This isn't like me. I need to control myself. I'll apologize to her later. In class, Aizawa enters. Aizawa, alright, kids, today I'll make an important announcement. Mina, thinking is it some normal school activity? Mineta, thinking is he taking us to a brothel? Aizawa, in a couple of days, there will be a rescue mission. Everyone, surprised what? Momo, what kind of rescue? Aizawa, it will involve a girl with an extremely powerful and dangerous quirk. Todoroki, and how does that involve us? Aizawa, it doesn't involve you all. But it does involve Midoriya. Everyone, what? Izuku, nervous why me? Aizawa, by request of the professional heroes who will be on the mission. Midoriya, surprised, accepts and nods. Aizawa, oh, Midoriya, now that I remember, All Might wants to see you. Izuku, excited really? Aizawa, yes, go to him now. He's in his office. Izuku, okay. Midoriya leaves the classroom while his classmates are annoyed for not being on the mission. Uraka gets lost in her thoughts. Uraka, thinking what will Deku do now? I just hope he doesn't get hurt. In All Might's office, Toshinori is gazing out the window until someone knocks on his door. Toshinori, come in. Izuku, enters Toshinori, did you want to see me? Toshinori, ah, Midoriya Shonen, I have something for you. Izuku, intrigued for. Me? Toshinori, that's right, it's from I Island. Izuku, surprised I Island? Where's Melissa and Dave? Toshinori, that's right. He hands him a package. Izuku, what is it? Toshinori, I don't know. Melissa said only you should open it. Izuku, just. Me? Midoriya proceeds to open it and finds 2 bracelets and a note. Note, Dear Deku, I hope you're doing well. I've sent you your new and improved full gauntlets. Now they can withstand 70% of your power, and don't be afraid to break them as they're made of self-repairing material. They'll take an hour to fully repair themselves. Use them well and stop hurting yourself. P.S. Melissa Shield. Izuku is very happy and puts on the full gauntlets. Izuku, I should test them out. Toshinori, alright, I'll stay here. Good luck. Midoriya leaves the office. In the courtyard with his hero costume, Midoriya had placed the gloves under his clothes. Izuku, alright, let's try this. He positions himself to strike. Izuku, 1 for all full cowling 50% Detroit smash. And so, Midoriya throws a punch into the air so powerful it seemed like a tornado shaking the entire school. Cementos, coming out what's going on here? Cementos and Midnight come out to see a big hole in the ground with a person in it. Izuku, thinking my arm didn't break. Thank you, Melissa. 3 days left until the rescue mission. In the hole in the yard. Midnight, frightened what happened here? Izuku, embarrassed sorry, just testing my new gadget. Cementos, then test them elsewhere, better go to the forest. Izuku, excited okay. He leaves. From a window, the principal and All Might watched everything. Nezu, he's ready. All Might, with a smile of course, he will be the new symbol of peace. In the forest, a large tornado starts lifting some rocks and trees. Izuku, happy yes, I'm stronger. Thanks Melissa. The day passed and Midoriya didn't return to class. 2 days left for the mission. The next day. Uraka, waking up what time is it? 9 a.m. Uraka, I'm late. She quickly gets ready to leave, and when she arrives at the classroom, she realizes Aizawa wasn't there. Uraka, relieved I'm saved. She goes to her seat. Uraka, hi girls, good morning. Girls, without turning to look and serious. Hi. Ochako feels down because of their responses and looks at Midoriya's seat and realizes he's not there. Uraka, worried, hey girls. Where's Deku? Mina, angry, how dare you even mention that? Uraka, scared, calm down Mina, I just asked where to. She didn't finish the sentence because someone interrupted her. Don't say that name, only his friends can call him that. Uraka turns to see where the voice is coming from. Uraka, Bakugo? Bakugo, annoyed, don't say his name again. Uraka, scared, why? Bakugo, angry, why what, you were the selfish one. Who rejected Deku. Uraka, me? Selfish? Momo speaks up. Momo, that's right Ochako, you're selfish and only think about yourself and don't care about anyone else. Uraka, I care about nobody. Bakugo, that's right, if you cared about Deku you would be with him. Uraka, sad, but I do care about Deku. Bakugo, don't call him that, only his friends call him that. He won't let a selfish person with an ego to the head call him that. Uraka, crying, but I love Deku. Tsuyu, then why did you reject him? Momo, if you truly love him, you wouldn't have rejected him. Uraka, internally crying, Bakugo, you hurt him and it won't happen again.
Uraka, crying, well where is Izuku?
Todoroki, without looking, he's not here, he's training for the mission and will be in class. Uraka, calming down, thank you Todoroki. Todoroki, Uraka, you should talk to him when he comes back. Uraka just nods her head. And so the day passes without any more incidents. At night, Uraka thinks on her bed. Uraka, thinking I was really selfish and I really love him, but why didn't I say yes? Starts crying, Deku, please, forgive me, I won't leave your side, I just want to be with you. Uraka cries so much that she falls asleep. One day left for the mission. The next morning, everyone wakes up and goes to class. Inside the classroom. Uraka, sad, hi girls. No one responds to her. Uraka, I'm sorry I was stupid treating Deku like that, I really want to fix things so I can be with him because I really love him. The girls couldn't be happier to hear their friend finally reacting. They all stand up and hug her. Momo, see? It wasn't so hard to admit it. Uraka, crying, thank you girls. And so the day passes with Uraka becoming friends with everyone again, reviving bonds of friendship with everyone. As night falls. Uraka, good night everyone. Everyone except the Muslim, good night Uraka. Tsuyu puts her hand on her shoulder and says. Tsuyu, don't worry about Midoriya, he'll be fine, he's strong. Uraka, yes, thank you. Tsuyu just smiles at her and goes to her room. Uraka, thinking I'll be waiting for you Deku, I love you. The day of the rescue arrives. On the other side of town, a big group of heroes gathers for a rescue mission. They start explaining. Hero 1, alright, the mission's target is a little girl around 4 years old. Her power, as far as we know, is rewinding. Lemillion, what's that? Oh, sorry, I'll call him Mirio. This is Lemillion, but I'll call him Mirio. His ability is to phase through things and people. Hero 2, this power, as they say, can rewind a person, meaning it can make someone go back in time genetically. Izuku, how does that affect us? Hero 1, there are 2 problems. First, she can't control her quirk yet. So, if she touches someone, they might vanish and die. Second, the 8 precepts, the bad guys, use her quirk to create a substance that erases other quirks. Hero 2, our mission is to rescue her and defeat the 8 precepts. Hero 2, our mission is to rescue her and defeat the 8 precepts. These are the 8 precepts. And this is their leader, Kai. All the heroes, yes. And so, the heroes split into 2 groups, one guarding the area to prevent escapes, and the other going in to rescue Eri. The rescue team, including Deku and Mirio, is about to enter when someone breaks the door down. Precept 4, no one will enter. I've been ordered to kill you all. The rescue team couldn't get through until Izuku, 1 for all full cowling 60% shot style. And thus, Midoriya leaps, delivering a kick to the face, knocking him out cold. Izuku, thinking perfect, I didn't hurt myself. I'll stick with this power for now. And so, The rescue team enters. In the first corridor, the floor, walls, and ceiling start warping. Mirio, what's this? Random hero, must be one of the 8 precepts quirks. Izuku, we need to find a way through. Mirio : Midoriya. Izuku, looks at him. Mirio, I'll go ahead with my quirk. Izuku, don't, it's too dangerous to go alone. Mirio, Eri is the priority, I have to do it. Izuku : Okay, go ahead. I'll catch up soon. Mirio, alright, here I go. And so, Lemillion phases through the walls to reach Eri. When he arrives, Mirio encounters Kai, the leader. Mirio, I've come for Eri. Kai, then come and try. Lemillion lunges at Kai, who extends his arm to touch him, but Mirio's quirk phases through, hitting Kai hard in the back and sending him flying. Kai, ah. Damn you. Mirio looks at Eri. Mirio, Eri, are you okay? Eri, no, go, he'll kill you, please, run. Mirio, I won't leave you. And so, carrying her, he runs towards the exit. Kai gets up, pulls out a gun, and starts shooting at Mirio, avoiding Eri. Mirio lifts Eri above his head, and the bullets pass harmlessly through him. Kai, looks at the floor. Kai touches the ground, destroying it, causing Mirio to fall and drop Eri. Then Kai touches the ground again to repair it. Kai, if I can't kill you, I'll kill her. Pointing the gun at Eri. Mirio, don't. Kai, oh, I will. Pulling the trigger. Without hesitation, Lemillion runs toward Eri, shielding her. Kai, humph. Fires. Lemillion takes the shot, but it's not an ordinary bullet, it's a quirk erasing bullet. Mirio, looking at Eri, don't worry, everything will be okay. Kai approaches and kicks him away from Eri. Eri, no. Kai walks up to Mirio, reaching for his face. Mirio, terrified, ah. 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 Just then, the wall behind them breaks, revealing Izuku with the 8 precepts behind him, knocked out, with one of them held by the neck. Izuku, with black eyes, I've come for Eri. Mirio, happy you're here. Izuku, Mirio, let me handle this. Drops the enemy to the ground. Deku and Kai lock eyes. Kai. Deku. Speaking in his mind. One for all, full cowling 100%. Midoriya starts to glow, his hair stands on end, and his eyes turn completely black with a green dot as a pupil. Kai quickly aims his quirk erasing gun, but Deku notices and, with a kick to the arm, disarms him, then sends the gun flying. Kai, surprised, interesting. Izuku : Detroit smash. Hitting him in the stomach, sending Kai through the ceiling and out of the building. Deku approaches Mirio. Izuku, are you okay? Mirio, I am. Get Eri out of here. Izuku, you got it. I have to finish this. Eri gets up and hugs Deku's leg. Eri, thank you for saving me and him. Izuku, it's nothing. Mirio takes Eri outside, and Deku exits the building to face Kai. Kai, dazed, this isn't over. The 8 precepts rise and rush toward Kai, merging with him, making him stronger. Kai, what will you do now, hero? Izuku, scared, I will defeat you. Izuku would take a fighting stance against Kai. Kai, you will die. Izuku, I don't think so. Someone waits for my return. Kai, too bad, because you will never return. Kai attacks Deku with his arm, but Deku narrowly dodges, hitting him in the face. Kai, argh. Damn. Kai steps back and prepares another attack. This time, he will throw blades at Deku. Kai, die. Izuku, grunt. Deku tries to dodge, but a blade pierces his right arm. Izuku, ahh. Kai, and that is not all. Kai attacks again with more blades. Deku moves, but this time he is hit by 2 blades, one in the abdomen and the other in the left foot. Izuku, I can't move. Even with my 100%, can I stand up to him? No. I won't give up. And so, he leaps towards Kai. Izuku, mentally 1 for all 1,000,000%. Smash. Deku pierces Kai's chest, leaving a gaping hole. Kai, arg. Izuku, Arg. They both fall. Izuku, breathing heavily. I did it, but I've shattered my arms and legs, I can't move. Question mark, for me, that's the best thing you could have said. Izuku, terrified. No. No, it can't be. Kai had risen, despite the hole in his chest. Kai, laughing. Today you die. Deku could do nothing but watch as Kai struck him with all his fury. Izuku, arg. He broke the rest of my bones. I can't even move my thumb. Kai creates a blade from his hand and approaches Midoriya. Izuku, crying. I had a good life, Uraka, please forgive me and live your life. Surrendering, waiting for the fatal blow, he felt a caress on his face. Izuku, opening his eyes. Eri? Eri, I won't let you die. I'll always be with you. Izuku smiles and feels his bones no longer broken. He stands up, and Eri climbs onto his back. Izuku, Eri. Would you lend me your power? Eri, always. Izuku, alright. One for all, full cowling 10 billion%. Deku no longer feared breaking his bones because Eri healed him instantly. And so, the fiercest battle began. Izuku, faster than lightning, stronger than All Might, was determined to defeat Kai and save Eri. Kai, well. When I kill you, I'll go for her. Izuku, come and try. Deku leaps towards Kai, landing a blow he didn't see coming. Kai, what the hell? How are you so strong? Deku just smiled. He quickly moves to punch Kai in the face, but Kai stops him with his arm and shatters it. Izuku, ah. Eri, disappointed. Kai, you're not that strong after all. Arg. Deku had hit him with the same arm that had been shattered, yet it was completely unharmed. Izuku, smirking. You're very weak. Kai falls to the ground, terrified, and tries to escape. Izuku, you won't escape. With his speed, he gets in front of Kai. Kai, what? Izuku, Delaware Smash. With an ultra-powerful burst of air, Kai is sent flying. Kai, arg. When Kai falls, he injures his arms and legs, so he can't move. Kai looks at the sky, and a green lightning bolt approaches for the final blow. Izuku, United States of Eri/Izuku, Smash. Imagine All Might as Midoriya and All for One as Kai. Kai, erg. This blow destroys at least 10 blocks upon impact. Kai falls once and for all. Deku falls to his knees and turns off One for All. Eri gets off his back and hugs Izuku. Izuku, it's all over, Eri. Now you're free. Smiling. Eri, crying, thank you so much, really thank you. At that moment, the light in Deku's eyes returns after so long, revealing those large green pupils that no one had seen in a while. After the fight, Deku and Lemillion went to a hospital to help the injured and take care of Eri. At the hospital. Izuku, Mirio. I'm sorry you lost your quirk. Mirio, it's okay, there's nothing that can't be fixed, he says with a smile. Izuku just returned the smile. We switch to the academy on the other side of the city. Aizawa, alright, kids, let's start today's class. Question mark, Aizawa-sensei. Aizawa, What's up, Ochako? Uraka, do you know where Deku is? Aizawa, as far as I know, he's on a rescue mission. Uraka, and when will he be back? Aizawa, he shouldn't be more than another day, he'll be back tomorrow. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. Aizawa opens it. Director Nezu enters. Nezu, on the desk. Good morning, students. Nezu, on the desk. Good morning, students. Everyone, good morning, Director Nezu. Nezu, how obedient. Anyway, would you lend me your teacher for a moment? Ida, of course. Nezu, alright, I'll be back soon. Uraka thinks and says the following. Uraka, Director, does this have something to do with Deku? Everyone is surprised by the question, and the mouse turns to look at her. Nezu, yes, it does. Uraka, worried and. Is he okay? Nezu, he's fine, just a bit sore from the fight, he's at the Star Hospital on the other side of the city. Uraka, did he win? Nezu, well, let's say he took care of the villains. Everyone. What? Nezu, that's right, he has great power. I'll give you permission to visit him today. Momo, but we have classes. Nezu, as your director, I'm telling you to go visit him, you'll leave early today. Everyone is happy with the news, and Nezu and Aizawa leave. In the director's office. Aizawa, what did you want to tell me, director? Nezu, serious, it's about Midoriya, it seems he's about to become a father. And so the hours passed, and the dismissal was earlier, so no one wasted time and went to the Star Hospital. On the bullet train. Suyu, it'll be good to see him again. Momo, yes, now we can continue with our reading night cheerful. Toru, what's that? Momo, Midoriya and I meet on Friday nights to talk about the books we read, it's nice to talk to him, and he's also nice. Mina, well, now I can go back to training with him on Saturdays. Kyoka, and I'll keep giving him music lessons on Mondays. Toru, and I'll paint with him on Wednesdays. Suyu, I'll teach him to swim faster. Uraka heard everything and felt sad. Mina, oh Chako, what's wrong? Uraka, tearfully, Deku never did anything with me. We don't have a club. We don't train together. We don't teach each other anything. Momo, that's not true. Uraka, what? Momo, listen, whenever we talk about a book, he always mentions you, there's not a Friday he doesn't think of you. Mina, whenever we train, he gets inspired when he thinks of you, he says, I'm going to be stronger for Uraka. Kyoka, he's learning to play the guitar to write a song just for you. Uraka blushes upon hearing this and doesn't finish. Toru, he's learning to paint to impress you. Suyu, and he's learning to swim to later teach you. Uraka bursts into tears, but they're tears of joy, and she hugs all her friends. Uraka, thank you. Unaware, they had already arrived at the hospital. Uraka was the first to leave the train and rushed in. Uraka, where is he? Where is he? She went to the reception to ask where Izuku Midoriya was. Uraka, excuse me, do you know where Izuku Midoriya is? Receptionist, let me check. Let's see. He's on the 3rd floor, room 17. Uraka, okay, thank you very much. She rushes to the 3rd floor, bumping into some people along the way, but she doesn't care. Uraka, 15, 16. There's 17. As she approaches, she stops abruptly upon seeing several men in black suits inside Deku's room. Uraka, thinking what's going on? She peeks in and sees Midoriya signing some papers. Uraka, what does it say there? She gets a little closer and through the window can see what the papers say. Uraka, adoption. Adoption? From inside. Man 1, what was that? Man 2, must have been the wind. Man 1, yeah, you're right. Uraka, I dodged a bullet. There was silence for a few minutes until. Izuku, alright, I'm done. Man 3, okay, it's official, you're a father now. Uraka, mentally shouting a father? Izuku, alright. Come here, Eri. Eri, yes, Papa. Eri quickly hugs him tightly. Man 4, remember, if anything goes wrong, call us immediately. Izuku, I will. All the men leave the room, leaving Deku with Eri. Uraka peeks through the door and sees a touching scene. Uraka couldn't help but cry, but quickly she gathers courage and enters the room. Uraka, Deku? Uraka, Deku? Midoriya, upon hearing this, turns around and gets up from the ground. Izuku, happily Uraka, hi. How are you? Uraka, confused huh? Deku. Are you feeling okay? Izuku, of course, why wouldn't I be? Eri interrupts. Eri, Daddy, who's she? Eri asks from behind Midoriya. Izuku, oh, I almost forgot, Eri. This is Ochako Uraka, a friend from the academy. Eri, oh, hi Uraka. Uraka, nice to meet you, Eri. Izuku, this is the girl we had to rescue. Eri, Daddy. Izuku, what's up, Eri? Eri, rubbing her tummy, I'm hungry. Izuku, how about we go get your sweet apples? Eri, really? Excited, yes, let's go. Izuku, okay, let's go. Uraka, would you like to come with us? Uraka, nervously sure. And so, the three of them head to a candy stand. No one spoke during the walk. Once at the stand. Izuku, one sweet apple for me and. What do you want, Uraka? Uraka, thinking you. Izuku, Uraka? Uraka, yeah, I'd like a vanilla ice cream. Izuku, alright, and for me. Oh, a chocolate ice cream. Vendor, coming right up. Uraka, thinking why are you so calm around me? Midoriya pays, and they sit on a nearby bench. Eri devours her apple in one bite, while Deku and Ochako watch, impressed. Eri, I'm full now. Izuku, don't even tell me. Eri, Dad. Izuku, what's up, Eri? Eri, can I go to the games? Izuku, smiling sure, I'll be watching you. Eri, thanks, Dad. She hugs him and runs off to the games. Uraka, thinking this is my chance. Izuku, Uraka, what's on your mind? You seem lost in thought. Uraka, Deku. How can you act this way with me? Izuku, scratching his head, what do you mean? Uraka, tearfully, I hurt you with my selfishness and ego, and I can't forgive myself for it. Izuku, Uraka. You didn't hurt me. It was just a tough moment, that's all. Uraka, but it's not right. I rejected you even though I love you. Izuku, blushing and. Do you still love me? Uraka, breaking into tears, yes, I still love you. Izuku, shh, you don't have to shout. Uraka, I'm sorry. Izuku. Uraka, thinking what will he say now? Izuku, seriously listen, Uraka. Uraka looks up. Izuku, as you said. I love you, but I can't accept it this time. Uraka was about to scream upon hearing this. Izuku, look, it's not that I don't want to, but now I have to take care of Eri and I can't afford to be distracted. Uraka. Izuku, I really love you, but not this time. Uraka, fine. Izuku, fine, what? Uraka, fine, don't ever talk to me again. Izuku, frightened, what's wrong, Uraka? Did I say something wrong? Uraka, just shut up. Uraka runs off, dropping her ice cream. Midoriya follows her. Izuku, Uraka, please. Uraka, crying, stay away. Izuku, Uraka, please let me explain. Midoriya trips and falls behind her. Ochako turns and sees Deku. Izuku, on the ground, Uraka, please let me explain. Uraka. She leaves. Izuku, getting up, to hell with it. Deku activates One for All and runs after Uraka. He stands in front of her. Izuku, why won't you listen to me? Uraka gets scared and slaps Deku. Izuku, crying, you ka. Uraka. Deku starts to float, saying nothing. Uraka runs off. A few meters away, she shouts. Uraka, why didn't you accept me? Izuku, crying, why didn't you when I told you earlier? I bought a suit to welcome you, I bought a box of chocolates just for you, I bought a bouquet of your favorite flowers. And you rejected me. Uraka lowers her gaze sadly. Izuku, so the question is, why did you reject me? If you really loved me, why did you let your selfish feelings take over? Why? Cries in the air. Uraka, while crying, runs off without saying anything more. Izuku, Ochako, now far from Izuku, releases him from her power. On the ground. Izuku, Uraka. I love you. Uraka, why did I leave, Deku? I love you. Midoriya gets up and goes for Eri since it was late. Eri, Daddy. Izuku, hi, Eri. She jumps on him and hugs him around the neck. Izuku, thinking I didn't take care of Uraka, but I'll take care of you. Eri. And so, they both walked away. Eri, Daddy, who was she? Izuku, she's a friend that Daddy likes. Eri, do you like her? Is that love? Izuku, yes, that's love. Eri, and does she love you? Izuku, I don't know. Eri, oh, but I love you, Daddy. Izuku, and I love you. Eri Midoriya. All this was watched by Uraka from the shadows, unable to stop crying. Uraka, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And so Deku and his daughter left on a bullet train, while Uraka left on another. On Uraka's train, she met her friends. Mina, Uraka, how are you? Did you see Midoriya? Uraka, yes, but I don't want to talk about it. Momo, why not? Uraka, I'll tell you tomorrow. They went in silence the whole way until they reached the academy. And everyone went to their rooms. Midoriya went to a larger room for him and Eri. Eri, good night, Daddy. Izuku, good night, Eri. Deku kisses his daughter's forehead and leaves her room. Izuku, what am I going to do about Uraka? He wonders to himself as he falls asleep. Uraka woke up early because she couldn't sleep well due to what happened yesterday afternoon. It was Saturday, so she wasn't in a hurry for anything. Uraka was in her bed, wondering how it all started. Flashback. It all began when Izuku saved her during the entrance exam, rescuing her from the 0-point robot. After that, she was very nervous about asking to transfer some of her points to Midoriya since he didn't earn any points for saving her. When she was told that wasn't possible, she felt guilty and depressed, thinking she'd never see him again, which made her even sadder. Days later, she received the admission letter and was very happy, but soon after, she became depressed again, remembering the boy who risked his chance to enter the academy to save her from harm. She thought she'd never thank him for such a kind act. On the day of going to the academy, Uraka left thinking about the boy who saved her. Arriving at the classroom down the hallway, she caught a glimpse of the green-haired boy entering the classroom assigned to her. Her surprise was so great that she couldn't help but cry, but to avoid being seen, she hid in a corner. After some time, she dried her tears, filled with confidence, and went to the classroom. Upon entering, she saw the green-haired boy talking to other classmates. Without hesitation, she approached to greet. Uraka, hi. Izuku, turns around. Oh, hi. I'm glad you're okay and that you managed to pass. Uraka, not as much as me. Smiling. She became friends with the class, especially with Midoriya. Everything went as in the anime. Uraka's fight with Aoyama against 13 arrived. During the fight, Aoyama asked Ochako if she liked Deku. In a night, Uraka admits she's been nervous these days. Then came the hero license exam, and at one point, Uraka saw Kaminari and Mineta bothering Deku about something that happened during the test. At that moment, Uraka decides to ignore her feelings, but deep down, she won't ignore them. She decided to love him, but not with the intention of being his partner. She loves him but will surpass him by becoming the best heroine in the world. After that, Uraka takes a few days off from UA to visit her parents. End of flashback. Back in her bed, Uraka thinks, so that's why. Then someone knocks on her door, and she gets up to open it. She sees all the girls from her class. Uraka, good morning, girls. Girls, good morning, Uraka. Mina, we want to know what happened between you and Midoriya. Momo, yes, you said you'd tell us today. Uraka, okay, come in. They all entered, sat down, and Uraka proceeded to tell them everything. Uraka, listen. Deku and I are in a complicated situation. Tsuyu, what do you mean? Is he still mad at you? Uraka, what? No, of course he's not mad at me anymore, just that. Momo, just that what? Uraka, crying, he told me it's not a good time to start a relationship. Girls, surprised what? Uraka, he rejected me just to take care of the girl he saved, and he said he doesn't have time for me. Tsuyu, thinking that makes sense, but I don't think she's telling it quite right. Uraka, between sobs, he doesn't love me anymore. Momo, Uraka, stay here. We'll go talk to Midoriya. Uraka, what? Kyoka, yes, we need to make him see reason. Uraka, very well, I'll wait here. They all leave, but before visiting Izuku. Momo, what do you think about what happened? Toru, I say we get the truth out of Izuku. Tsuyu, I say she's not telling us everything. Mina, what do you mean? Tsuyu, I mean, let's hear what Midoriya has to say before talking to Uraka. Momo, alright. Walking towards Izuku's room, they knock on the door. When they open it, the girls are greatly surprised. All, what?